about 6 months last year studying my competition. Because everybody says you should know what your competition is doing. You should have a pulse on them. You should be aware of what they're doing. And while I agree with that, let me tell you what happened during those 6 months. I spent a whole lot more time worrying and focused on what my competition was doing instead of what I needed to be doing. Well, I quickly flipped the script on that at the beginning of this year, and guess what? My sales have skyrocketed. And it's because I've stopped worrying about what everyone else is doing and started focusing on what I'm doing. Now, here's the deal with competition. I think it is so important for you to have a general awareness of who they are and what they're doing. But I do not think that you should have an obsession over what the competition is doing. Here's an example of what I mean. As a writer and a speaker and a coach, I like to see what other people are doing, have a general awareness of maybe how they're gathering leads, what their business looks like, what they're offering. But what I don't do is read all the nitty-gritty insights, information, what all's included, what are their bonuses. I don't want to know all of that because I don't want to be influenced by the competition. I want to stay authentic and genuine to me and what I'm trying to provide to my customers in my voice. People think it's kind of odd that I don't read a lot of what other people write, but it's specifically a practice that I have in order to not be influenced by the words of others. I don't want to see what they're using as phrases or their voice all of a sudden show up in what I'm doing. And that's what happens when you start to obsess about what your competition is doing. They infiltrate your business and they make you slow down and stop doing what you need to be doing in order to be accomplishing your goals. So I think it's great if you have an overall awareness of what your competition is doing, but don't let it become an obsession that is stopping you from fulfilling what you need to do in order to be successful. Because at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter what they're doing. All that matters is what you're doing. Value you're providing, the content you're putting out there, the relationships that you're building and nurturing with your clients and prospects, that's what matters. My name is Stephanie Melish. I'm the double tall, non-fat, no-whip sales barista, and I'm your new best friend in success.